Start streaming. Am I live? Let's see if I'm live. Maybe I will be on YouTube. All right. Trying to rock the... All right. Trying to rock the second screen. All right, it looks like I am live. Let me turn this off just so I can see comments. Hello, if anybody can hear me, if anybody's here, just leave a comment. I'm going to go on Light Chess and play here. All right, let's see. I honestly don't know how I get the notification. All right, it looks like a bullet thing just started. Leave a comment if there's any problems with the noise or... let's see here. I gotta figure out Twitch someday. Okay. Hopefully bullet's not too fast. All right, C5. Go, go, go. Do I want to castle queenside? Oh, let's see. I'll play here. Oh, that was a terrible move. What was that? What was that? Oh, boy. This is bad. Is that my queen? That is for my queen, huh? This is just bad. Okay. All right. A little too much here. All right. I was trying to figure out if I showed up here on Light Chess, but I guess not. Okay. Try to get in the swing of things. Okay. Develop here. He's just taking everything. All right, you want to check? Okay. All right. Oh, I should have moved the queen there. What was that? It's just bad. So bad. It's just so bad. Guess I could go there. All right. Can I win it? Am I in it to win it? Okay. I get a new queen. I think I get a new queen. Oh, come on. I'll just have to take everything here. All right. Let's move back. Check. Oh. Okay. At least I won that. Zung. Hey, that's my wife's name. All right. Is anybody here? I don't even know if anybody's here. Leave a comment. Probably not going to be a very active stream. It looks like from what I read that you just put live chess in the title and it's supposed to show up on here, but it doesn't look like that's happening. So if anybody knows how to solve that, I messaged them how to get on the stream, but maybe it's only for Twitch. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'll take. Let's see here. Okay, I can get a check in there maybe. Oh, that's not good. I win as queen. I win the queen. Well, I win more. Okay, he resigns. Svadiv. Hello. Okay, there's somebody here. Can you hear me? Is there anything going on this mic? Should be able to hear me. I need some feedback here. Just playing some Bullet. Going live here. Peace activity. Yeah, maybe I'll switch to Blitz because Bullet is kind of a brutal thing to comment on. Maybe even slower. Oh, dropped a pawn. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, he just gave me the bishop pair. All right, I did lose a pawn, but he's a little underdeveloped. Yeah, so let's see here. I can kind of terrorize him with my pawns. Okay, well, I'll win the pawn back. Actually, I would like to pin his queen, but I'm just going to have to take... I should have took the pawn, though. That would have been better. I'll threaten something like this. Threaten the pawn. Now he's just kind of giving me stuff. All right. Yeah. He's just giving me everything. Just move this. Yeah, I mean, obviously, your pieces are active if you have an extra rook, so check. Just take everything. Oh, want to keep my rook. Checkmate after he moves a pawn. Okay, let me switch. I'll just try to maybe play some. Let's see. Maybe I'll get some players on 3-0. Oh, thank you. Can you hear me? Is the sound good? If it's not good, then there's no point in me streaming here. Okay, Florina. Yeah, I mean, I still make a lot of mistakes. You know, players are always just learning. What's going on here? He played d5. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. Castle. I don't know this line at all. Ooh. Well, I guess I'll just take. So he took with the pawn. He should have took with the knight. He's threatening that pawn. Oh, you can just play there. All right, develop a knight. Well, I don't know why he's doing this. Looks like he just gave away a pawn. All right, so obviously he wants to get a discovery. I'll just move. All right, what do I want to do? Yeah, he can take that pawn. That's fine. Let's see here. I mean, now I'm threatening take here. Just got to be careful tactically, because he does have some activity on the queen side. Well, now I'm going to get a mate. He missed that. Weak back rank. All right, so let's just go over that. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so this game was quite interesting, actually. Let me make it a little bigger. Yeah, I don't think you can get subtitles on a live stream. All right, so basically, I wasn't even paying attention. He basically just played the Scandinavian Defense. I wouldn't have taken this pawn if he played there. I probably would have played just d4 and then c4, go towards the Panov Botvinnik. Okay. Then I just kind of open it. Yeah, so taking with that pawn is a really bad decision. You can see he's not that low rated, actually. So that's kind of surprising. He makes some threats. He gives away another pawn. All right, so you should always be willing to trade material for activity. So I just developed my queen. He can take the pawn, but now actually when your opponent's busy taking all the pawns, you start to get more active. So you see this is kind of a critical move, or critical moment, I would say. Takes. And now he just misses all the threats. This is pinned, but there's all these pieces over here, kind of the queen in Siberia, not doing much. And then, I don't know, this is kind of a hard position. If he plays here, it's just more weakening. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he's lost at this point, actually. All right. All right. So if anybody knows how to get the notification on Light Chess, I'm really having a boomer moment. I don't know why it's so difficult for me. I think I would get more notifications if. All right, Alexander Foe. I've been having trouble with 1900s today. I don't know what's going on there. Sometimes if I play somebody around my level, there's no problem, but I got like a 1300 player too that was like playing 20 moves of theory in the Marshall. All right, so he's attacking. He's made only pawn moves at this point. I'm just going to try to blast open everything. Yeah, I'll take with the queen. How do I want to play this? I think actually I'll just go here. Develop a piece. Prevent him from castling. Take there now. Because if he takes with the pawn, I mean, his position's just really bad. That's horrible, actually. He's threatening here, though. What can I do? All right, I can make it really complicated and play queen to e3, threaten discovery. How do I want to deal with this? I'm going to play it. Why not? If I lose, then learn something. Huh. I feel like there is something here. Maybe I'll just play here and then I'll castle queenside. It's probably not the best. Yeah, I mean, now I can play here. I don't know, I feel like... I mean, okay, so he just loses his queen. All right. All right. Um, all right, that was really messy. All right, I want to actually see. Let's see. So that was a quick crush. I mean, that seemed... I just kind of followed my intuition there. Yeah, it was, okay, so he just basically made a bunch of pawn moves, and then he's trying to develop. I prevented him with bishop to c4, which seems okay. All right, so it's saying just to castle. Yeah, maybe objectively that's probably the best. Just takes. So just castle and then start the trades. So I played queen to... Oh, actually queen to e3 is okay. Or castle, queenside. All right, so he plays there. Knight takes, and then castle. Yeah, I mean, this just looks... Even if you don't calculate all the lines, it just looks really bad for black. All right, so this is a perfect example of piece activity, actually. He basically didn't develop any of these pieces. I mean, I know it sounds so simple, but it's really something that people don't follow. I mean, he didn't so in the opening, when people talk about opening knowledge, I laugh because it's like all you have to do is develop your pieces, castle, and connect your rooks. Like I've said that to students, and they're like, you look at their games and they play like this, and you're like, well, you didn't do any of that. It's very simple. All right, so he takes with the pawn. Yeah, okay, so I mean, did he have a better defense? He could have played just queen to d6. What would I have done there? I mean, you could just take... Yeah, I mean... Okay, I guess knight to d4. I was thinking about something like even just rook takes, check, and then... Yeah, okay, I mean, that's even a checkmate there with all these pieces out. So you basically gave away an entire rook. But look at this piece activity. There's none for black, and he has an exposed king with a queen, knight, and rook versus a queen and a king. So a move in, or a checkmate in 8. Let's see where that goes. All right, I'm just clicking through the checkmate in 8. Yeah, I probably would never have calculated this, but I'd get something eventually. All right, very fascinating. All right, if anybody's here, hopefully... you can leave a comment. I'd like to play music, but sometimes it distracts me, especially when I'm making commentary. So maybe I need more experience streaming before I make some comment, or before I comment with music. All right, let's see if I can get my Sicilian con here. Dia Cero, 1000. What's up, Sully? All right, nobody wants to let me play my Sicilian con. I keep getting this closed variation, which leaves me feeling cramped and not very comfortable. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to castle, try to go for a d5 break. Maybe I'll have to play d6, though, if he plays... All right, can I play it? Takes, takes, takes... Not yet. I think I'll develop the bishop, bring the rook in. That's annoying. Although it does weaken his position. I can't take, because if I take, then he's going to threaten here, so... But actually pushing there makes his pawn a little weak because he has this backward D pawn. I mean, I knew he could do that. I didn't think he would do it, but it kind of causes a little bit of problems. All right, I'm just going to bring my rook in before I start trying to open up everything. I could just play d5, and then we kind of trade, and then I'll hopefully have a bunch of pieces bearing down on here. I probably should have played it right away, actually. I don't know what that accomplishes. Damn it, I should have just took that pawn. Although even after he... Well, yeah, I should have just took the pawn. His queen would have came over. I could have played it then. Yeah. I should have done that. I mean, if he doesn't move the knight, then he's just losing. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, I don't, maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. So I can take the pawn. All right, I need to calculate this here. I take the pawn with the queen. All right, so I take with the queen. He can play here. I guess I'll check. I'll get the check in. I'll go for someone like takes. He really should take with the pawn. Because now I get the knight in, and it protects the square. All right, now I'll take here, and then I get my queen over. If he brings his bishop here, then actually I think I'll get this check. And then I really can't take it with the knight. This looks pretty bad, but I can check, and then I can bring my queen here. So that seems to work out for me. Yeah. All right. So basically I've defended everything. A little tactical there. But if you're going to go for lines like that, you really need to be tactically accurate. Yeah, actually that's a common mistake at like 1800 players. Well, he knew it was unsound. And he's probably, the reason he plays that way is because he's playing against like 1600 players, and they're not going to calculate and play as accurately, especially in defense. And he probably is used to getting a mate. But with this kind of situation, it doesn't work. And it didn't work because actually he's not developed enough. All right, so that was only move 20. Yeah, let's... It gave him a warning. How many moves can I calculate comfortably? Yeah, I can... It depends on the position, of course. But if it's forced, I would probably say maybe 15 moves. I mean, it's not really a moves thing. It's more like how clear is the evaluation. I mean, if it's like check, 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 then that's a lot easier. But let's say... Yeah, it's kind of weird because after a certain point, you just kind of see the stuff automatically, I guess. It's just, I guess it's kind of subconscious. Let me turn the computer on to check. All right, so yeah, I already have an advantage here. Yeah, okay, so the computer's saying he really should just move the knight back. That's exactly what I was talking about. Just move the knight back, and now he doesn't. Now I have an advantage. But those are the kind of hard decisions that you have to make. And when I was playing at 18 or 1900 level, I was making those moves. That's why I know about them. So, all right. He brings the queen over. Yeah, that's the problem with kind of playing weaker players all the time. In a lot of these tournaments, is you kind of absorb this inaccuracy. All right, so it looks like I played pretty accurately with queen takes e5. And that makes logical sense, getting the queen over to defend the king. Yeah, because, you had to notice these little basic tactics, like the queen is pinned, he can't take, because then I would just take his queen. That's what I'm talking about, and it's like the calculations are kind of automatic. All right, so then I see the check. Yeah. And then actually at this point I saw that he could play here, but then I would get the check. Yeah, so let me go through that line. So I play here, he plays here. Yeah, so I would have to see if I take here, then see that's the kind of thing that he's kind of expecting. He probably sees that at certain levels. Maybe a 1500 player would see, oh crap, now he's gonna check here. But all right, let me go through here. So check. He could even try like rook here. Well, I guess it says you could even take it. How does that work? Let's see. Ah, very interesting. Very interesting. So he can't check because it's pinned. So he would take, and then you get a knight to f5. Okay. Yeah, see, I would have missed that for sure. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna play. Well, tournament pairings are closed. Okay, let me do some puzzles. Let's do it. Let's try to go through a thought process on these puzzles. I've been trying to get back to 2500 puzzle rating, but I keep messing up. All right, so this is on normal. Maybe I'll start with easier, because even the normal ones are quite hard. I got a pretty crazy endgame one yesterday. All right, so let's break this down. We have white. Obviously, he's trying to attack on the king side, but black, he has some threats. Looks like potential back rank. All right, I'm just trying to evaluate here. So let's see material. Black has an extra 2 pawns. I would love to play here and here. Can I do that? All right, so if I go here, then he can play f6, pawn takes. I'm looking at a way to threaten this bishop. Like if you go queen to f6, it hits the bishop. Yeah, if I don't do something, these pawns are going to start rolling and white would lose very quickly. So it's probably going to have to be some kind of mate or win a queen or something like that. That's how you can kind of use tactical puzzles to increase your application of the understanding of piece activity and your strategic understanding, which a lot of players I find don't really do. They just, oh, I solved the puzzle, I got the calculation. Really, you should use your kind of understanding of piece activity and increasing it and using it to attack while you calculate, because that's what makes calculation simpler. All right, so queen here. I guess the rook can come over potentially. I don't know. I'm just looking at queen here, potentially rook if he plays f6 or pawn takes. And you can always double the rooks on the f-file too, if the f-file opens with pawn takes. But you can't take the pawn. Well, I mean, you can take the pawn, but he'd trade queens, and then he'd be up pawns, and... Well, no, that is it. That has to be it. Pawn takes, queen takes, and then you get a check. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, because if he goes any other way, he's going to have to give away his queen, and luckily you have this rook covering the back rank, so you can take on f7. So here, and the bishop's covering the queen. Yeah, and you get takes with check, so it has to be take. All right. That one was only a 2200 one. Man, some of these puzzles. This is an easier puzzle. Okay. Try to keep that in mind, I guess. Find the best move for white. Ugh, white's in pretty dire straits here, it looks like, with missing a rook. I don't see any check. With all these pawns, you can't really hope for a stalemate either. Let's see. Black doesn't really have a check either. It'd take him 1-2 moves to get here. Oh, I wonder if you just play here and you threaten mate. Is there nothing he can do about it? I guess you go here. Even if he takes, like queen takes, then you still get checkmate. Is that what it is? You go here, rook comes back. Queen takes. Yeah, he can't even check here because the queen covers that square. All right, so actually this is a perfect illustration of piece activity. So obviously black has an extra rook, but in your calculations, you want to see how you can reduce the king's activity. So queen to f7 makes perfect logical sense because it's the only move that threatens mate. You would love to just go here, but you don't have really any support. If you move a pawn, then he can take with check, which actually opens up the position for black, and then he starts getting rook checks. So you can kind of rule that out. There's no move for the king. The queen covers here. All right, so I mean that's the only move. So the rook comes back. You got to be careful with these ones. So you just take. All right. And then there's nothing he can do about the checkmate on queen to f8. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, after you solve it, I like that they're all from real games. The positions on here seems a little more realistic than on like chess.com, at least on the higher end. And because they're all from real Blitz games. Okay, so he's threatening my queen. I could take with the... yeah, actually that makes perfect sense. You take here, and then if he takes... Then you have this pin. You have mate in 2. Well, actually not a mate in 2. The queen comes back. Yeah, but you just take... does that work? No. All right, let's see. So the bishop takes here. You get a check. His queen comes back. You can take. Is that just equal? All right, so maybe you have to take here. He takes, and then you just take here. Takes. I don't know. There has to be some kind of double attack that I'm missing. Bishop takes. All right, so bishop takes there. I mean, I see check here, but then the queen comes back, kind of ruins all my plans. Check, queen back, check, here. I mean, he just won a pawn. He's up a pawn. I don't see that as necessarily one. And it's a bishop to opposite color endgame. Okay. I mean, that's all I see. I don't. Okay, so. All right, so queen goes back. Let's analyze this. Yeah, I mean, that's not an easier one. Like, if you actually want to analyze this one, see the queen goes back. Let's just say he plays like here. Okay, you take. Yeah, this doesn't look okay. Okay, so he hits the rook. Yeah, that's definitely not an easier one. That's more complicated. Just as I say, a lot of the puzzles are realistic, but that one wasn't necessarily the best one. Okay. So obviously this is going to be something like an endgame, trying to push this pawn. Let's see here. Takes. Let's say check. Can I just run the pawn? Well, it looks like he can move the bishop, and then he's going to get a checkmate here. That's no good. Moves. Okay. There we go. That one's kind of a long distance tactic. So takes, check. King goes here, and then you come back and you check on B1 and win the rook. All right, so how would you find this in a game? Basically, you'd look at all the checks. I mean, it's obvious that rook takes. Yeah, then, I mean, that's a very common tactic, actually. Takes, check. You just have to confirm that there's no square like coming here, or if there's a bishop covering the A2 square. Okay. Well, first instinct is knight check. What about bishop takes? I'd like to keep this king side ripped open, but also closed off too. So if he takes, you take. I guess the bishop comes in, but then you can play here. I mean, in a blitz or bullet game, I'd just play there right away. But I'm trying to improve calculations, so. Okay, so takes. I guess you could just take here. Yeah. Well, let's see. All right, yeah. It looks like there's nothing he can do about check here. The suggested moves by the computer. That's funny. It's actually pretty good, I guess. Let's see. You don't get mate right away? Oh, you would if he took. Okay. Yeah. And then checkmate. All right, let's try to go back to a super blitz here. All right, I'm just trying to have fun, just streaming, trying to get into this. I do like streaming. I play a lot of blitz and bullet, but it's definitely a skill trying to comment But I feel like I've been playing okay lately, so... Wait, this tournament's still going? I thought it was over. Okay. Deva winner. Ooh. I'm going to have to focus on this one. See what I've been talking about? This Sicilian. None of them want to play the open Sicilian. What is going on? All right, develop my knights. All right, I'm going to play d6. Get my rook in. All right, he can push there. Try to chase his knight back. What do I want to do? I think I'll start putting pressure on the center there. Reactivate the knight. This pawn's a little weak, but I'm going to try to push here because while his pieces are a little cramped up. Luckily, all of my pieces are protecting it there. All right. Doesn't look so good. Got that weak square. I'm trying to prevent this knight fork. All right, I'm burning too much time here. Do I give away a pawn? How do I prevent that? All right. I'm going to play there. Just get complicated. If he takes, I take here. He plays here, I still take here. Actually, is that a big blunder? I gotta check in. That's a huge blunder. That is a huge blunder. I get the check in. That's just what I wanted. Wow. Oh, I think. All right, let me focus. Let me focus here. I think I win everything. I win everything. All right, my computer. All right, yeah, I win the queen. That's awesome. I win everything. All right, I take that. I don't know why he didn't go down. All right, all the comments are off because this other computer just went out. Let me plug it in. All right, you gotta have two screens, I guess, to run this whole operation. Okay. Well, that was I was definitely lost in that game. I played pretty loose with playing f6. Why not berserk when playing lower rated? Because I want to win. There's been, I will say that there's been a lot of sandbaggers and cheaters, a lot more than I have seen in the past, 2 years. Like I got a 1400 that was playing 20 moves of martial theory, and I was just like, screw this game. I'm just gonna resign because they're playing, exactly perfectly. All right, let me see here. All right, I'm gonna have to refresh this. All right, let's go. Let's just go over this game. Let me turn the analysis thing on. All right, if there's anybody still here, let's. That was actually an interesting game because it's kind of the closed Sicilian. It looks like I had an advantage actually. I'm sure F6 screwed with that or messed it up, I guess I should say. Yeah, okay. So this is why chess is so hard. So do you move the knight? Yeah, the windmill. Yeah, I ended up getting a windmill. That was pretty fun. Okay, so actually this is so frustrating because I'm always talking about piece activity. I mean, knight to d7, right? If you have to defend and move a piece back, I mean, obviously here is much less active. That's very frustrating. So knight to d7, actually I retained the advantage. Ugh, so bad. All right, so he plays. All right, so I guess f6 isn't so bad. He takes. Not too bad. Is my computer freezing? I don't even. Okay, sorry, that's Twitch. I'm just streaming on YouTube because that's all I know how to do for now. I'll figure Twitch out, but it seems kind of like a more unfocused platform, I guess. All right, so let's see. I really want to know where I went wrong here. All right, so this break was just bad. What should I have played instead, though? H6? Oh, I should have prepared it more. Bishop to d6. Then if he brought his knight in, I could have played just rook here. Oh, at least I played the hardest move to combat. Yeah, I was looking at something like queen or yeah, just there's not a lot of good moves. I guess d4. Yeah, he should have took here and just made it complicated. Oh, that check is killer. That's brutal. Ugh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to say like everybody's cheating. I hate people who say stuff like that. But there definitely are a lot of cheaters. I've confirmed that by getting a lot of refunds for rating points. So that's actually why I started playing Bullet because, I mean, it's kind of hard to cheat in Bullet. So Abidjan Paradox, is that Abidjan, like Cote d'Ivoire? All right, we got kind of a French structure here. Castle. Play bishop to g5. I like this square here. If I can get my knight there, it'd be kind of beautiful. I don't know. Should I take that knight? I feel like I should. Maybe that's not the correct decision, though. What to do? What to do? What to do? If I take the knight, though, then he gets in this move here, and then he can win a bishop. I don't like that. These French structures are my weakness, I will say that. Huh. Oh, okay. I gotta move. I'm just gonna hope that if he takes this pawn, that I'll get enough activity with the knight. That's what I'm trying to look at. So he can take here, but he's uncastled. The bishop's cutting in here. I guess he could take that. That's not too good. If he takes... All right, let's see. I'm just trying to go for activity here. All right. Yeah, objectively, it's probably not the best. If he takes here, though, then I can take here. He could castle, then I take. That's complicated. Yeah, this isn't going my way. Huh. I mean, basically, all the compensation is because he's uncastled. So, hopefully it works out. All right, I got to get this. Got to move a little faster. All right, let's see. I don't know if I can finish this off. It takes. No, if he takes, I take with the queen. All right. I'm just going to try to... Oh, really? I won that on time? Oh, that's bullet skills. I mean, I was one, but sorry, I stopped commenting after that because I wanted to win, so I just had to keep moving. Oh man. Yeah, I kind of messed up that. I mean, I had some ideas, trying to play some deep ideas, but I was just doing the execution all wrong. And then he just kind of fell apart there. Yeah, let's see objectively what's going on. All right. Yeah, so takes, and then, yeah, I mean, knight to c2. The problem was I got hung up on getting my knight here. So, well, it says just knight to b5. Takes. All right, so I guess it's not so bad for white. Let's see. Yeah, okay, queen to g4. Knight to g6. Oh, crazy tactic. So he takes, then I would get the check and I would win the knight. Oh, I missed that. See, that's the hard part when you have these kind of like these like positional ideas that you're trying to apply. It's always like the tactics that need to work. And the tactics, if you don't see something like knight to g6, that would have solved all the problems. Knight to g6. Okay, he could have made it complicated with bishop takes. So I should have just simply played knight to f3. Brought the knight back in. And yeah, so now he's castling. Actually, probably not castling would probably be the smartest decision for black. All right, so yeah, I was definitely in a bad position here. And then he just, yeah, okay. I just traded everything. All right, I was trying to get rid of that last pawn, but easier said than done, so. Okay. Well, bullet skills helped. I used to not have those. I used to not be able to click so fast. All right, looks like I'll just close this out, try to play some, let's see. Well, I guess tournaments are almost over. See if I can get a bullet game. All right, maybe not. Yeah, I need to make the board smaller. That's another thing I learned to move quickly. Rocker, he's beaten me before. He's not here. All right, I'll go back into another 3-0. It'll just take a minute or two here. Ooh, a high-rated guy. Okay, takes. Yeah, I've been getting this Queen's Indian structure a lot. Okay. He'd probably take with the bishop, take the knight, and then go back to c3. Is what he should do. What? I'm confused. I don't know about that. I'm pushing his knight away so I can get a check and then mate. But oh, this guy. I guess I can still take though. All right, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yes. All right. That was fun. Yeah, a lot of players they kind of fall apart in the middle game in this position. I don't know why. It's weird. All right. Hourly Super Blitz. I don't know if I showed up on Light Chess. Let's see. guess I should look up how to be a streamer. Some community tools. I'll do it later. Actually, I'm going to try to play some, instead of playing this, let's do create a game. Let's see if I can get a game between like an 1800. I'm going to make a video about 1800 to 2000s. That's what I need to do. All right, let's do 3 per side. All right, let's... It doesn't let you choose rating range, does it? All right, well, I'll take 2000. Let me make this a little bigger. E4, D5. What to play here? I'll take... Let's play there. Bring the bishop out. Probably going to move my knight there anyway. All right, so he moved his pawn forward. What is he doing here? He's moving a bunch of pieces instead of developing. Is he going to learn a lesson, or am I going to learn a lesson? That's the question. Is he going to teach me a lesson with... Okay. What to do here? I feel like I should play D4. Kind of put the question to him. Because if I castle, he could play something like knight here, and then maybe he gets a quick attack. But if I just play in the center, I'm actually ready to castle. He's ready to castle too, but a little behind the times. All right, castle. Actually, there's a tactic that I missed. Now he could take. Well, he's going to play that. I'm not sure if that's so sound. If he moves the knight to kind of get his queen in, I'll play knight here and then knight to e4. And I feel like that's an okay thing. All right, let's bring the knight over. Actually, if he brings his queen in, it looks like I can trap it with bishop to g5. So that's another benefit of knight to d4. A bit of a surprising queen trap. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I like my position, but I do have an extra piece. Black has a lot of activity, but I think my 2 knights, rook, and queen that can eventually come over. The pawn cover's a little weak, but he kind of has a harder task to solve. And actually this bishop is pinning the f7 pawn, so he can't push it, which is good. Very good for me. And if he still brings his queen over, I get bishop to g5. I could have just played bishop to g5 too. Oh, I didn't mean to play that move. Dang it. I still don't think he can break through, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see, what am I going to do? Do I have to play here? I think I have to play here. I can play there. Alright, now I'm starting to get in. Alright, I'm good. Alright. Ah. Oh, it was a draw. Dang it, I shouldn't have given away my last piece. Oh man. I should have totally won that. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, this guy. Where did I go wrong there? Kind of fell apart in time trouble. Ugh. Let's see here. Let's see. What is the move? Why didn't I see the move in this position? Bishop to d1? Ugh. Or just rook from a to c1? Alright. Alright. That was brutal. At least I didn't lose it, though. I mean, I did lose it. I lost it. But at least it was a draw. Yeah, I've been dropping a lot of games like that. Just overthinking, I guess. He was in time trouble for a long time. I should have just started moving. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Now that I'm playing Bullet, I kind of start overthinking in Blitz. Whereas I had that down pat for a long time. All right, another high-rated one here. Roso Maxa 12. I mean, for me, that's very high-rated. Is he going to move? All right, let me make the board just a little bit smaller. So if I get in time trouble, I can move quick. What is this? A Sicilian Alapin? Alapin. Oh, I should have played. I don't really want to give away my bishop. I'm playing this opening all wrong. Although, if he takes... Yeah, okay. Do I win a pawn? I think I win a pawn. Castle. I think I'll play here. All right, he's trying to get his queen over. I think I'll hit the bishop, though. I'm trying to figure out what to do. All right, I think I'll hit the bishop. Play there. should I do here? I gotta get my queen back. Was that pawn worth it? I am not sure. All right. I gotta get my queen back. Oh, that's not good. Now I can go here. I gotta go here. Oh, this is really bad. Oh man, this is just falling apart for me. Ugh. Oh man. Yeah, if I go here, he checks. This pin is deadly. You know, I'm just gonna go there. Yeah, this game's over. Oh, that was brutal. Oh man, I won a pawn. I could have kept on to it, but he just kept attacking. Oh, so bad. What did I do wrong there? I think I moved too many pawns. I should have relieved the pin. All right, let's see. F5. That's what I should have played. Horrible. It looks so weakening, though. Rook to E8. Maybe just give away the pawn on H6. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I should have just played knight to D7. Attack the bishop. How did I not see that move? So dumb. Very dumb. Live and learn. Okay. Again, I took the pawn. I'm always talking about material activity against a good player. You should always focus on not letting your opponent get active. Okay, 1699 probably because I just lost a game. Maybe we'll get 20 moves of the Marshal. Oh, I should have played D4. What was that? Should have played D4. Protect the pawn, I guess. I think I just fell into a trap. But actually I have to take here. Yeah, so if he plays B5, yeah, okay. I think I have to take there. Otherwise, bishop goes back, takes, and then he... I don't know about that. Hit the pawn. What is he doing? I guess he's trying to castle. Yeah, I haven't really been playing that many tournaments. I've just been trying to play players like above 2100 rating, just to kind of put myself through the ringer. That's always when I play best, when you just kind of push yourself a little bit. Okay, he resigned. Ilunga Benny. Not sure how long I'm going to stream for. Let's see here. Maybe I'll play a couple more games. Why am I getting 1600s? Okay. Yes, bishop to c5. Great move. That's kind of the topical move nowadays. I like to play c3. It's probably not a theoretical line, but then I could just push d4. Push here. He just kind of pushes pieces around, and now I can threaten with a double attack the knight and the bishop. Yeah, I mean, again, I was talking about like playing kind of weaker players. It makes you bad habits. That's probably theoretically wrong to play c3. I'm not sure, but Valen 14. He's trying to figure out how to keep one of the pieces. I could play... No, I'll just take the knight. He just gave away another piece. No bueno. All right, this game's over, but he's not resigning. All right, takes. Takes. Try to push the pawn. Well, he missed that my bishop was protecting. Best method for improving calculation. I would probably say, I know this sounds kind of dumb, but I would say guess the move, like for master games, which actually after this game I'll show how to do that. I should make a video about that. Because I actually haven't been solving that many puzzles. I find puzzles, yeah, I mean, puzzles, of course, will improve your calculation. All right, let's see here. But I find the problem with that is that you kind of go back to a game, and then, because I mean, when people say calculation, what they mean is like how to, play tactical game, not just solve puzzles, unless that's what you mean. But, all right, let's see here. Let's add another knight. But I find that actually guess the move training, where you basically start through, maybe do 5 moves in a opening, and then you basically follow the entire game, and your calculation will get so good if you follow that, because you'll go along the game and what is this guy doing? All right, checkmate. That was a cool checkmate. All right, so Yeah, let's go to maybe chess games or something, or chess. Uh, Actually, I'll just show you how to do it. So let's say study. You go to study. You can start your own study, um, and then let's say, yeah, okay, maybe make it for yourself. Then you paste a PNG in here, and then you select interactive lesson. Like, this is a really cool feature. And then once you do create chapter, you press preview right here, if you can see that, and then it'll actually let you do the whole game as guess the move. And what I've been doing is, like, I'll take a tall game or any master game, and then after like you play the opening moves, 5 moves, and then you write down the moves that you calculate. And this way you'll kind of get a deep understanding. And then what you do is you go through the game's annotations or online or just look at it with a computer, and you compare what you calculated and what you looked at. More importantly, you want to see what you looked at. Let's see here. Where am I going? I'm all lost. I was looking at some chess videos. Okay, let's go back to the tournament. Okay. But yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to look at the moves that you looked at compared to the masters. And this way you'll actually learn like which moves to look at. And you'll reach a point in the game where you're looking at more and more lines as the pieces get more and more contact. And that's actually how you'll improve your calculation practically. Because, I mean, solving puzzles is good for sure, but yeah, I mean, it's best to do that if you want to actually like learn how to implement a thought process. And actually, what I've been doing to warm up for Bullet and Blitz is going very slow through one game, and I find that I just play much more accurately after doing that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's why I try to make, other than I'm saying here on stream, but other than trying to, I like to make high quality videos, like to flesh out all the ideas. That guy just dropped a piece there. All right, I think this might be my last game here. De Lorscher. Let's see if I can get the. I have no luck getting my Sicilian. What is going on today? Is he gonna give me a pawn? Nope. All right. Played d6 before I developed the knight. I probably should have played like g6 and fianchettoed the bishop and then brought the knight to e7, but whatever. I keep getting the same structure, and it's just not very good. I'm really not happy with it. Close Sicilian. All right, queen side, king side. Not sure what to do. I think I'll play here. If he plays here, then I can play d4, and then it kind of forces things. All right, well, it did make my position better. I would say that. Okay. I think I'll definitely castle kingside now. Feeling a little better. These pawns aren't so intimidating. It's solid, but it's kind of broken up. I might reroute my bishop here. Try to put pressure on f pawn. Let's bring the rook in first. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I missed that. I missed that. Yeah, I couldn't take and then take here because that would open up the pawn there. Although I can... do I want to do that? Not really. I can bring it back and then take. That looks pretty good. I mean, otherwise he's going to have to take there. Well, that looks like a mistake. It looks like he's kind of falling apart. But it's still dangerous. I have to be careful. Yeah, let's see. Just try to centralize a little bit more. What to do here? I feel like I want to open this up somehow. All right, I'm gonna have to move fast. Ah, dang it. Ah, that was horrible. I still won, though. That was so bad. Oh, man. All right, so it became very tactical in the end there. He played quite well towards the end. All right. Hans Niemann? Oh, wow. Playing games in your head. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think a part of that is playing, it's like solitaire chess, you know? I think if you look at a game and you take like set a time limit, take 3 to 5 moves per game, per move, 3 to 5 minutes per move, sorry. And then you will find that if you go through a game, and maybe it takes 2 hours to go through like a 40-minute or 40-move game, but let's say you do that over 2 days or 3 days, you'll find that the game kind of gets in your mind, and that's actually how you improve your calculation visualization. You really see it much more clearly. All right, I really want to know. I feel like I had some winning line, but everything just fell apart. Oh man, yeah, so I was definitely winning. Takes. Oh, so rook actually does work. Where did I go wrong? Oh man. I was moving too quickly. Queen takes f1. Alright, I got knight d4. Alright, yeah, okay. I saw that. I did see queen to g4, but I thought if he goes here, then it's not much. Alright, so knight. Okay, I guess you're up a piece. You're up a piece. Let's see. So I gave away a knight. I gave away a knight, and I'm still up like 7. Oh, mate in 2. I just gave the spite check, I guess, so that he'd run out of time. Oh, that would have been nice. Bishop takes. Rook. Oh, that would have been such a cool checkmate. I should have done that. Too sloppy. All right, I don't want to leave it with that one game. I mean, I'll probably play another game and lose horribly, but I'm gonna play one more. Just having fun here. All right, this guy beat me before. Now I want my revenge. All right, I'm gonna do my fianchetto thing. Maybe I'll fianchetto this bishop. I don't know why. It just seems like something I want to do. Kind of want to harass that bishop. There's really no good place to put it. Harass the knight. Huh. I feel like I'll just bring the rook in. There's probably some tactical thing I'm missing, but I feel like playing here. Hitting the bishop. Kind of weakening his structure. That just looks right. I can take. All right, let's see here. All right. take here. Does this work? Do I win a pawn? I think so. I take. Same color. All right, now I'm up 2 pawns. It looks like maybe I'll get my revenge. I can start harassing his bishop. How do I want to play this? I think I'll get my king in. That's the only move here. Oh man, is this a drawn ending? I thought I had an extra pawn. I guess I don't. Ugh, really? Horrible. Ugh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I should have won that. All right, let's see. Oh man, that really pisses me off. Is it just a draw though? I'm misjudging it. Oh, it was definitely 1 here. I think I advanced my pawns too quickly. Yeah, okay. I guess the key thing is to not advance your pawns too quickly. I should have brought my king in. Wow. Calculation. Okay, so actually I'm working right now. I'm starting in February. I'm going to be doing another 28 days to better chess tactics, and it's actually going to be focused on much higher level tactics, like master level tactics, and it's going to be 3 positions per video, like starting from the basics and then getting harder. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've made the first couple of videos, but I'm gonna try to do a video day for February, because that's actually 28 days. So that's gonna be released February 1st. That's actually what I've been working on. That's kind of why I'm streaming, because I've just been working on that, and I want to get the videos, at least get a couple made before I kind of commit to finishing everything. All right. Let's see here. All right. My brain's a little fried. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm quite behind in development. If he takes, I'll take with the D pawn. I don't want him to get F4. At the same time, I'll just play bishop. Okay. It's a bit annoying. All right, I know this is wrong. Well, how annoying is this? Oh, this is so annoying. I'm just going to play there. What's the deal with that? Actually helps me quite a bit. Wow. get my queen in somehow. I could even castle kingside. I mean, I'll play here, hopefully. Maybe he's going to bring his pawn in. That's probably what he should do. Although maybe I wouldn't play there yet, because I need the bishop to control here. It's a bit annoying. I feel like that loses a... Does that lose some material? Ah, now I can castle. Beautiful. All right, I gotta be careful here. So you're gonna take. All right, can I win this in the time allotted? Okay, let's see here. Oh, I gotta move quick. Ah, dang it. Ah. I'm not going to be able to finish. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Oh. See, these 1900s, they like I said, they're giving me more problems. I was totally won there. Oh, man, I'm just about to crack here. That's so frustrating. I'm getting all these winning positions and just falling apart. Oh, man. Welcome to chess, I guess. Okay. All right, let's see. When calculating for things like checks, do I create lines for your opponent's pieces? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really worry about like random stuff like backwards checks. Um, I mean, that's why I talk about the thought process, because I mean here I'm not really using it because I'm playing Blitz, but you know I actually play much stronger over the board in long time control games. I very rarely blunder, just because I follow that thought process. But that's actually kind of what leads to a kind of a subconscious. Always, like for example, let's say you spend an hour a day. I don't want to lose. I don't want that to be my last game. Let's say you spend an hour a day like going through spending 3 minutes, 5 minutes a move on a solitaire game. It's kind of that slow, methodical application of the thought process that you speed it up. And that's why I didn't really play Blitz when I was 1500. Blitz or Bullet, especially Bullet, because all right, we got a worthy opponent here. I mean, they're all worthy, but yeah, I would say definitely. I play way too much Blitz for sure, and it definitely makes you a little bit worse, like while you go back. But I do find that the experience in positions, while it doesn't improve your thought process, it does improve your kind of understanding of what to apply in certain positions. All right, I should have played. Okay, I'll get that in. That's fine. Now he has to play. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, seeing quick application of stuff like that, like now his light square bishop is closed in. Not sure where I want that. What is that? What is that? Is that a tactic that he missed? Takes. I don't know what I want to do here, actually. I don't really want to trade queens. I feel like I could get some kind of attack, potentially. Maybe I'll just hit him with the rook. Get my queen in. All right, he can take there. He can check. That's a good idea, but I'm not sure if it works. I'll just bring my knight. He has this weak pawn. All right, I feel like I'm pretty safe over there. So now I'm going to try to start my own attack. All right. That is no good. Just falling apart here. Oh. Okay. Ugh, I'm gonna lose on time again? Seriously? Oh, this is so annoying. How can I play bullet, but then, oh man, okay, I'm done streaming here. Starting to get annoyed. All right, well, I'll be back. I'm going to try to stream more regularly, but I'll be back on February 1st with my new 28 Days to Better Chess Tactics, so keep an eye out for that.